Hey folks, I'm here at Long Island Sound, and today I'm doing my final testing on a light I picked up a couple of weeks ago, the ODEPRO SD1500. Come and join me. Welcome to another Water Trek 360. If you see my channel, you know I'm into finding good budget spotlights for wreck and night diving. Today we'll review the ODEPRO SD1500. Do check out some of my other previous videos on other underwater spotlights. Full disclosure, I picked this light up online mid-June. Odepro was nice enough to credit me back for the light in exchange for a review. As always, I do not represent any of the companies I review, nor any other manufacturer I may reference. These opinions are my own. Odepro had no input into this review. I do these reviews so you can make an informed choice before spending any money. If you like these reviews, click like, click subscribe. So let's look at the SD1500 budget spot from Odepro. The SD1500 is made out of hardened anodized aluminum alloy. It is depth rated to 150 meters, has a water rating of IPX8, IP68. It's drop tested to 1.5 meters. It's a compact light, about 5.7 inches long, 1.9 inches wide at the light, and with battery weighs in at only 7.4 ounces. The body cavity has a center opening with double O-ring protection. The SD1500 comes with two Type-C enabled 18650 batteries with 3400 mAh. Per Odepro, the light has overheat protection, reducing brightness when the temperature reaches 55 degrees Celsius or 131 degrees Fahrenheit. It has reverse polarity protection and low voltage protection. It has a 47-degree flood beam and a tight 6.5-degree spot beam. The SD1500 has a raised button that is slightly recessed to the body cavity. Short press to scroll through off, high, and then low with corresponding lumen of 1500 and 450. Long press to turn on or off the 1500 lumen strobe. It doesn't list a Kelvin or CRI, but is a cool white. It can be used on land, topside, but I wouldn't use it for long on high. The SD1500 has a remaining battery power indicator on the switch, green when over 30%, red when under 30%, and flashing red when under 10%. While charging, the battery shows red, then green when fully charged. As for accessories, mine came in a box with a lanyard, spare O-rings, two 18650 batteries, Type-C cable, and a manual. Let's now look at my testing. Charging time. The SD1500 average charge time using either the supplied cable or my own charger is about 3.5 hours long for a fully depleted battery. Sync tests. Literature claims the SD1500 can last 2 hours and 50 minutes on high, 6 hours and 15 minutes on low. I ran several sync tests. On high, the SD1500 averaged green between an hour and 35 minutes, switched to red, then flashing red about an hour and 55 minutes, 2 hours, and finally off. Average total run times were just over 9 hours and 33 minutes. Once after the charging on my X-Star VC8 Plus charger, it ran for over 11 hours and 30 minutes, way more than listed. I almost pulled the plug on the test as I needed my darn phone. Don't do this with your batteries. It degrades the life and health of the lithium batteries, and repeated full depletion can lead to catastrophic issues with the battery itself. I didn't bother with sync tests on low since it stayed on high for so long. Above water, the beam was tight and easily visible. The white light The interior 6.5-degree beam was sharp, well-defined. It got pretty hot though after 6 minutes or so use it sparingly on high. Pool tests. The 6.5-degree beam had the same results, clean and tight. You can clearly see the lumen difference between low and high, and the strobe worked as anticipated. In my open water tests, I tested in several different locations with slightly different conditions, noting though that on this day, conditions were pretty bad, and test sites ranged from 3 to 5 foot visibility. The white light's tight beam on high did pretty well in the low vis here in New England, while on low though, that setting with the silty water didn't fare quite as well. However, it's pretty compatible with another popular narrow beam spotlight of similar size and lumen. We'll talk about that in a minute. Decide for yourself based on the next 30 seconds of open water video. So what didn't I like? Remember, these are my personal opinions. While it lists several battery protections, over discharge can't be one of them. In my sink test, it averaged well over 10 hours. Since the literature claims roughly 3, then the light doesn't know when to shut down. Also, for some reason, when first inserting the battery into the case, the light automatically comes on, not off. I've seen this before in other Odepro lights. There's no travel case, but there are plenty of options out there for those, so that's not a big deal. Lastly, here in New England, I tend to use a spot with higher lumen. So what I liked. Has a solid feel. I like the size and weight. It's very compact. It mounted well on my helmet with a simple, easy-to-use button. Charge time to runtime ratio was great, running on high, well over the roughly 3 hours listed in literature, and charge times only about 3.5 hours. I liked that it came with spare battery. The 6.5-degree spot beam is good. A lot of folks don't like this. I do. It helps seeing deeper into holes in low vis. It does have the SOS strobe. A lot of lights don't have that. So who is it for? From what I see, this is Odepro's attempt to compete with the Orcatorch D710. They're similar in weight, size, beam angle, and lumen, and have spare batteries. The D710 has a 3000 lumen on turbo, but you have to continuously press the button to use it. D710 has better battery protections and a locking switch. But at this juncture, it costs around 3 times as much as the SD1500. It's up to you if cost is the deciding factor. Consideration for budget-conscious divers. In my opinion, the SD1500 makes a good clear water light for night, wreck, or even C-note diving. I will bring it as my alternate helmet light until I get another one. It certainly punches over its weight class for duration. Finally, the cost. How can you not like the price? It's only $47 at the moment. So, if the SD1500 fits your needs, I say do it. Check out their online links and then let me know what you think. I am always interested in hearing feedback. Well, I hope you found this informative. As always, my friends, stay safe in your dive adventures. And remember, go explore, get wet,